Hello, YouTube. How are you doing? It's me, Miss J, North Dakota's trash queen of glam, geek, and gore. And here I am once again in the Champagne Dreams Productions home office. Hello, welcome. How are you doing? Happy Thursday. I went on vacation and I have no idea what day it is. I don't know what's happening. I don't know anything. But we are in our last week of the Nut Lab, the second out of 2 weeks. We had another performance tonight. It was pretty fantastic. It was very exciting. Mama Champagne is headed this way tomorrow. She's going to come to the show tomorrow night and Saturday night. And so she was supposed to come today, but she got delayed by weather, which is all right because I could use a little extra time to clean and get ready for her to arrive. So have been doing that. But also I stopped by. So after the show tonight, my friend Amy and I decided to go out and have late dinner. And we went to Applebee's, and on the way, I stopped at my office and I checked, and I had a box from Beauty Bay because I did have an order from Beauty Bay that we're going to talk about because there's lots of drama, it seems, with Beauty Bay. And we've kind of mentioned that in a couple live streams and things. And we're going to talk a little bit more about that. I'm looking very pink today. I'm looking very, so I've been doing my light mask, and sometimes I feel like I start to get almost like it's a sunburn. So they say you can do this for like up to 30 minutes daily, but I've stopped doing it every single day. Sometimes I also forget, but I do try to take a day off here and there because I do sometimes feel like I get a little bit red, a little bit toasty, but I do like it. I've been liking my little LED mask. So let's talk about Beauty Bay. Let's talk about Beauty Bay. So I had heard, I'm assuming it was in Jen Love's What's Up in Makeup, because that's where I get most of my makeup news. So I'm assuming that she had mentioned something about Beauty Bay. And I think they're not in administration necessarily, which is the UK's version of bankruptcy. They call it administration. I don't think that the news story said that they were in administration, but they were kind of like heading that way, or in kind of a place where they were maybe looking like they were having some financial troubles. They were maybe looking for some investors, some other kinds of things, but definitely things seem to be a little bit troublesome. They were wanting to emphasize their Beauty Bay brand more. And I've been seeing a lot of Beauty Bay ads, like for the Beauty Bay brand products for their like in-house brand. And I did mention I did a live a little while ago where I did an unboxing of Made by Mitchell products, where I did the Bits and Bobs collection, and I bought several of the little kits from the Bits and Bobs collection. And I talked about the fact that I bought them because they were all on sale. They were having a big sale, and the Beauty Bay brand was having a big sale as well, where everything was like 60 to 80 or 90% off. And so I got a lot of shit for like $90. When you see, I think I ordered like 16 individual items. Now, as we're going to talk about, we're going to find out if all 16 are even here, because this is how my box arrived. Literally with the flaps, just like one, this side is still caught, but like this was all the way open. Now, the way that this looks, it looks like this was cut. Now, obviously this is coming from the UK, so maybe this was something that they opened to like inspect or whatever, but usually if they have to do that, you get some sort of like, usually they at least like tape it back up again. And usually you'll get some kind of notice from the post office saying your item was damaged in transit, or it was opened in transit, or like whatever. Usually they take the time to reseal it. So I don't know. I mean, it could be that this is kind of that wimpy tape or whatever. So maybe it did just like get squished and it just split the tape like perfectly down the whatever. I don't know. That feels sketchy to me. But so this did come with one flap all the way open and one flap just holding on by part of it. So we're going to open this. There should be a packing list, so we will see if everything actually even arrived. But let's go ahead and take a look at what I got, because like I said, I ordered a lot of stuff, and this cost me less than $100 because it was above the threshold for free shipping. So I got free shipping, and I know that it was less than $100. So let's go ahead and take a look at what is in here. So 1, 2, 3, okay, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So it does look like everything in it is in here. There isn't a packing list, but there's 20 items. I know I ordered an even number of items. I got 20 items for less than $100. This is how big the sale was. So like 20 items for less than $100 is less than $5 per item. And there's some good stuff in here, as you're going to see. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we got. So the first couple things is I got a couple of these hairbrushes because I am always, when I go to, listen, I've been doing drag for almost 25 years. I'll have my 25th anniversary in December. When I go to a show, do I have a hairspray? Do I have a hairbrush with me? Never. I don't know why. So they had hairbrushes for $2. I was like, I'm going to get a couple of hairbrushes so I have extra. I'm going to be ready to go. So, as I'm looking at this, I think, remember how I said I had 16 items and now I have 20? Maybe I paid more than 100 for this. If I did, it's not much more than 100, but I think I might have added a couple things because as I'm looking at stuff, I'm like, because I know these were $2, so that does leave a little bit of wiggle room, but I'm like, did I really spend less than $5 average per item? I don't know. But it was close to that. It was around $100. So yeah, and I don't have a packing slip for some reason. I don't know why, but all right. So we got the 2 hairbrushes. That's boring. That's just utilitarian. Let's go ahead and see what we got. We have this. This is the Does It All Cheek Palette. And you'll see the lighting's a little better because I did. So I have these 2 lights because I used to do my Facebook lives and I used to do some like podcasting and stuff. And so I have 2 clip-on lights on my computer desk. And usually I just would have the one on because the other one was burnt out, but I actually replaced the light bulb. Look at me being all fancy. So let's go ahead and take a look at this Does It All Cheek Palette. Pretty basic packaging. Has a nice reflective. The Does It All is reflective. And this is just a pretty basic cheek palette, right? Nothing too wild and crazy. There's kind of a berry, dusty rose berry kind of blush. There's a peach blush down here. There's kind of a champagne-y gold highlighter, and there's a bronzer. So we have that little cheek palette. But yeah, I think this was only $3 or $4. So maybe I did pay like $100 for all this stuff. I don't know. I'd have to find the email, which I probably could. Let me see. I forgot I'm on a computer. Like I'm literally sitting here in front of my computer. And so it's not hard at all for me to go over here and let me find my, let's see. Let me find my Beauty Bay. Your haul is on its way. Yes. So let's see here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh, it says I should have a mystery gift, though. So I have 20 items that I ordered, and it says I should have a mystery gift. I don't know that I have the mystery gift. We'll see as we go through, but it looks like this was... so this is telling me what's in the order. Why aren't you telling me how much the order is? Dear Beauty Bay emails, your haul is confirmed. Let's go here. Okay, so we got your haul. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, yeah, because there was a coupon code. So, yeah, so all these 20 items, this is even better than I thought. This is ridiculous because I bought 20 items. There's supposed to be a mystery gift in here, but if not, I'm not even going to be that mad about it because the subtotal on the 20 items was $93.60. And then they had anything over $70. They had a coupon for an additional 20% discount. So I got $18.72 off. I got free shipping. So 20 items, maybe 21 if the mystery item is in here, but for $74.88. So that's pretty fantastic. Hello, Dion. Yeah, so yeah, and this time I didn't even have like a packing slip invoice kind of thing, but it's missing. But I was showing how like the box had like one of the flaps So it's got a little bit of, it's a little bit crunched up here on the bottom, but also like one of the flaps was just all the way open and the other one had tape on one part. And I was like, what? So I don't know. The mystery item may or may not be here. Let's see as we go through. Let me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Yeah, so it doesn't look like I got it doesn't look like, yeah, packaged by Ulta, exactly. They were taking lessons from Ulta. So I think I didn't get my free mystery gift. I'm not going to complain. 20 items for $74. Not going to be mad at that at all. So I'm a little bummed, but not going to be mad about it. So again, we've got the hairbrushes, and then now we've got this little face palette. All right, let's go. We've got another little palette here. Let me make sure that the box, I'm just going to throw all of the packaging into the box. So this is the mini Make Face multi-use complexion palette. So this is another one. This looks like it's maybe trying to be somewhat, maybe not a full dupe, but like dupe-ish of like the Makeup Forever, the little palettes. And it looks like these are primarily cream products, all cream products. And so here we have, and they've got little description on them, which is nice. But they're also like stuck on in a weird way. How do I get this off? Like, do these go peel up? What is happening? Is this content watching me try to peel? There we go. Okay. Yeah, it's just telling me like corrects and covers dullness, neutralizes under eyes, and brightens. I can figure out what creams are for. I'll be okay. I don't need these little stickers to stay here. And but can I get the stickers off? There we go. So there are 12 cream products in there. 12 different cream products: concealers, bronzers, contours, blushes. There's a white cream for brightening, for mixing. Pretty impressive. All right, now let's get into the individual things. We'll save the eyeshadow palettes for last. I think that makes the most sense. So let's go and see if we've got these two. A lot of things I ordered like 2 colors because if they were super cheap, I was like, let's go for it. These are by the obsessed for the obsessed. What is this? The Glow Filter. A lightweight, versatile formula to prime and illuminate the skin for an effortless glow. The easy-to-blend skin filter works to smooth and blur the skin to create a sheer finish and a flawless base. Wear alone for glowing skin or under makeup as a dewy base. So I think this is going to be sort of like the Hollywood Flawless Filter by Charlotte Tilbury. It's going to be similar to the Urban Decay, those Face Bond luminizers. So this Glow Filter, I was like, you know what? Let's get a couple of those. I've really been loving the like glowy skin thing that you can mix in with your foundation. You can do it under it. You can do it over it. And so I was like, you know what? I just got that new Too Faced one. Let's go ahead and pick up a couple shades of this. And this is the kind of thing where if I don't like it, I can absolutely pass it along to somebody else who will try it. And yeah, so we've got a couple. This one looks like it might be a little bit dark for me. But again, I was buying shades online and they were like $2 or whatever. So not going to be mad about that. Let me see if I've got the, like these were $3.85 each is how much these were. So not going to complain. The, let's see. The Does It All Cheek Palette. This one shows a peach colored packaging, but this is in black packaging and the shades look different. Oh yeah, this is a different product. Yeah, because this is like a deeper colored one. Because there's one, the one that I have is like, it's like a light peach and a light pink. Maybe the shades are similar. Maybe the packaging really does affect it that much. But this is different packaging than what it shows on my order that was on the detail page. But it's got the same name, the Does It All Cheek Palette, but this was $6. So this one was $6. The two individual, the glow filters were $3.85. Or no, so sorry, they're different prices. Okay. So the darker one was $3.85. This one was $5.15. That was the other thing, is like things were not always like consistent. I got the B101, BB101, and the BB102. And then these, like I said, were $2. And then this, the little cream face palette, was $3. So 12 of these cream colors for $3. I mean, the sale was doing its thing. It was definitely doing its thing. So let's keep going. Let's see what else we've got here. So let's go for, I think we've got a bunch of liquid cream blushes. So let's pull those out. I think we've got 4. It's liquid highlighter. Liquid highlighter. So we've got 4 liquid cream blushes and 2 liquid cream highlighters. So let's do the blushes first. And let's just go and see. I've got my email, so I'm kind of going back and forth. Yeah, the deals were fantastic. I was pretty impressed. Let's see here. So oh dear. So 2 of the liquid blushes were $4.80, and 2 of them were $3.60. So Peaches and Reef were $3.60. Blooming and Bonbon were $4.80. So the pink shades, when we look at the colors, the pink shades were $4.80. The peachy corally shades were $3.60. So let's go ahead and start pulling these out and see what we got. So this is Peaches. Yeah, I don't know. Liquid cream. I don't entirely know what we're gonna do. I think they're just liquid blushes, but yeah, that's an interesting description. So this is. So there we have. Oh, weird. Okay. These have also been in. I went and picked them up, and then we went to Applebee's, and I left them in my car, so they could be a little bit thick, just from being in the car. Yeah, that always drives me nuts too. When people say something is like a matte metallic or like a sparkling metallic or a sparkling matte, and it's like matte is matte. Like it shouldn't sparkle, it shouldn't be metallic, it shouldn't shine. Is it matte or is it not matte? So this is an interesting texture. Huh. I kind of get it because it's not like just, and that blends out really nicely. Because it is kind of like almost in between a cream and a liquid. Interesting. So we've got 4 colors of this. So that was Peaches. I call you Peaches. I think I've told the Peaches story in a live once before. If not, I'll have to tell it again. Or I'll have to tell it for the first time. Or if I did, I'll tell it again at some point. This is Blooming. This is going to be one of the pink shades. There you can see much more pink. So the pink were the ones that were $4.80. The pink were $4.80, $3.60 for the. So this is Bonbon. I think this is going to be another pink shade. All right. So this is a lighter pink. I do like this packaging too. I think this packaging looks really nice. So there you can see a brighter pink. I'm thinking about doing, I don't know if I'll do it in a live or if I'll do it in a video, but I'm thinking about doing a Get Ratchet with me where I do a full face of Beauty Bay because I think I have enough stuff. And if not, I can get pretty close. But then we've got another liquid blush. This is kind of the corally red, but it kind of matches the peach. So we've got 4 different shades of liquid blush. And again, either $3.60 or $4.80. those deals. So now let's do the highlighters. We've got 2 highlighters. The highlighters, how much were they? Let's see. So there's one, again, different prices. I don't under Beauty Bay has always like had weird things where like certain, like just a couple of shades in a selection will go on sale and not everything. So the highlighter in Pearl is $3.25. And then the highlighter in Disco was $4.35. So Pearl, let's do Pearl first. So here is Pearl. Let me go back to my live camera. So there is Pearl. You can see it's going to be kind of a probably like a champagne-y, a pearly champagne. Pretty nice and reflective. The lighting here I know is not ideal. That's why I was excited to have an office so that I didn't have to do stuff in this room with this kind of sketchy lighting, but really nice, shiny. Oh yeah, look at that. Pretty. Really nice kind of wet look highlighter. So that's Pearl. And then we have Disco, which is kind of it's a white, but I'm wondering if it's going to have like maybe a pink reflect. Oh yeah. Oh, that's pretty. Are you getting the pink and like peachy gold? It's almost like a duochrome. I don't think you're getting enough of the shade, which is too bad, because it's really there. You can kind of see it, but it's like a peachy pink. Oh, those are pretty. I don't love cream or liquid products, but every once in a while I like to play with them, and these look really fun. So like I said, one of those Pearl was $3.25. Disco was $4.35. Again, such good deals. Then we've got a couple liquid bronzers. So these I use liquid cream bronze. So another one that says that weird description of liquid cream. So strange. But I do like the feel of it. They feel very, like the highlighters especially feel very liquidy. So they've got a very wet feel. The blush was drier. Like for a liquid, it had a creaminess to it, a dryness to it that I could kind of see. A video series of my entire blush collection. I have so much blush. We don't wear blush. We wear 6 blushes. So let me go ahead and get these open. They've got little stickers like holding them together, and they're fighting me. They're fighting me. Okay, so we've got 2 liquid cream bronzes. Let me check prices. Oh no, I'm spinning. Oh no, let me know if I come back. Let me check prices while you tell me if I'm back. I haven't seen any notification on here that I'm spinning. Uh-oh. Oh no, I see a text coming through. I'm spinning. Oh no, am I still spinning? Oh, let me know if I start. Uh-oh. All right. Am I still spinning? Let me know. If I don't, if you can hear me, let me know in the chat if I'm still spinning. Let me check the prices. I'll wait and see if I'm still spinning. The liquid bronzers, Butterscotch was $2.25 and cacao was also $2.25. So both of these are only $2.25. I think, am I still spinning? I have not heard. Just now stopped. Oh, am I back? Okay. All right. Dion says just now stopped. So hopefully we're back. Hopefully we're done spinning. I'm sorry for that. I apologize. We have 2 shades of liquid cream bronzer. So the lighter brown is, oh, spinning again. Oh no. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to end this live and I'm going to start a new one. I'm so sorry. I don't know what's going on, but let's go ahead and end this live. Bye.